Where's the captain? Who's captain? He's about to say just see how it happens. Alright, so there is captain. Right.
Where's the subway?
You want to get in?
Oh, it's okay, work away.
What's going on here?
Hi, Fancy.
Yes, yes, please. And we need... Just a wee bit. Yeah. Right, don't go away, boys. I want to get the two things together. Alright.
35 minutes, isn't it? Each way?
Dan! Dan! You bring your boys over. We take the two together and then we'll get your boys on the road. So well, like the two things. Alright. Alright. Yeah. Well, do you want to come into this one?
Aye, sure. Why not? Where do you want me?
Just in the middle there would be him.
Okay. Boys! Get them beside them. Go take this one. You get closer first.
Who's the captain, Glenn? Who's the captain?
Molly. Molly. Goalkeeper. Come Molly. Here. Here.
Alright, just lift that tracksuit top there, right? More. Right, I'm just doing that one now. Alright. Okay. You give up. Well, here, the captain's.
Alright. I can do it.
Yes, captain, goalkeeper. Alright.
Stay, Molly, like. Right, captain, please.
Alright, thank you very much.
Good morning and welcome to today's NIBFA Under-15 Subway National League fixture between Rosario and Glenavon from Ulidia in Belfast. Two sides who haven't quite hit the heights this campaign so far. Rosario have only played 2 league games and are yet to win, whilst Glenavon's sole success came against Glentoran in a 2-0 victory at Lurgan Junior High. Quick look through the Rosario team there. And this, the Glenavon Academy lineup today. There we can see Matthew Pollock in goal. Recent signing Cameron Misiewski-Healy playing up front, formerly of Linfield. And Sam Green, Luke McAvoy and Shay Byrne on the bench. So interestingly, these two teams sporting blue today. Shades of light blue, I would suggest, but the lighter of the two teams on show here. Team on your right in a circle are the hosts, Rosario, and Glenavon will play slightly darker blue with white shorts and blue socks. And we'll be underway in just a moment or two. So a couple of minutes to 11 o'clock I make it. Likelihood is we're going to get underway slightly early here. Referee about to change to a different ball. I'm not quite sure what the reasoning behind it is, whether there's a little too much or too little there in that one. Rosario currently propping up the table, but they've only played 2 league games in the under-15 Subway National League. We're underway at Ulidia. Rosario, the hosts, playing from right to left in the light blue colours, and some early touches down this near touchline for Fintan McCardle. He wears number 17, and Glenavon win the throw-in. Throw down the line. And Rosario win that initially.
Cover!
Need to be careful here in terms of clearing the danger. Here is Finn Lappin, one of the star players for Rosario. That should be a Rosario throw-in. Kieran Dignam is the Rosario manager. That ball's gone out into touch off Jackson Drake. Throw in to be taken by Owen Daly. Both teams just taking some time to settle.
Get across!
Gets the ball down well for Rosario. Dean Duffy. It's picked up on the far side. It's Tom Jameson making strides down that far touchline. Carter Chapman coming in with the challenge, number 4 for Glenavon. It's another throw-in as the early pressure comes from Rosario. That's a lovely spin turn and a shot on goal. It's easily saved in the end by Matthew Pollock. But an early warning shot for Glenavon.
Cover! Keeper!
Flicked on. Will run harmlessly all the way through to Nick Christie. Should be Glenavon's. They pick up possession. In fact, the referee's whistle has gone. That'll be a free kick for Rosario. Looks like it's Caleb McBride going to take it. It's a long, lofted ball in towards the Glenavon 18-yard box. That's a lovely turn from Harry Goff.
Cover!
And forward pass which puts Rosario under pressure. It was Cameron Machewski-Healy giving chase, but great defending from Jack Beacom along the back line here for host Rosario. Jackson Drake has the ball in hand, and apparently this ball being questioned again. I think these are issued by the league. There's certainly plentiful. There's 4 that I can see, so coach is certainly happy to play with them. Yet another change of ball. I think that's the 3rd change so far in the game. Rosario chance to break, but ball just goes out of play. So almost 4 minutes played. Just the one half chance for Rosario that was easily taken by Matthew Pollock, and Pollock has the ball. It's back with the Glenavon keeper, and that's great feet from him. Very congested in midfield. Bailey McGee with the attempted ball over the top towards Michael Emerson. Emerson goes again, thought about going down, might have gone down. A bit of a chip away at the Glenavon player. And the shot there again. It's a tame one in the end, easily taken by Nick Christie. So defences and goalkeepers on top in the early stages here. Owen Daly looks for options. Finn Lappin, number 12. Might get the opportunity here to make the tackle, headed on by Majewski Healy. Now it's with Emerson. Plays the ball behind his teammate, Harry Dubourgeau. Here is Dubourgeau. Slack pass, and Rosario tidy up neatly at the back. It's good from Caleb McBride. Now it's on halfway. Good contest, this one. Ball back with Pollock. Under significant pressure there, Pollock. And Daly takes a quick throw. Neat turn that. Two number 8s getting side by side. Rory McConnell comes out on top against Harry Goff. And here they come. Good effort on goal by Fintan McCardle after 6 minutes. Emerson is putting the Rosario defence under some pressure here. I think it was Dean Duffy. This is better from the Lurgan Blues. Play just slowed down ever so slightly as we wait the return of the original match ball. Drake, can he keep it in? Answer is no, he can't. We're going to have to get another ball. Well, it's the same ball. So throw into Rosario. The referee wants it slightly back from where the initial throw in was attempted. Shake of the head from the Rosario touchline coach there. They get a second opportunity at it. And here's Finn Lappin. Doesn't have much room to move. And the throw in goes the way of Glenavon. Here's Drake. Drake to Healy. Drake again does well. 3 Rosario players around him. Should be an easy take for Nick Christie, and is. Thought about the early throw. Resisted that temptation. And still it's 0-0 between Rosario and Glenavon.
Good, Rory. Step in, Owen, step right in. Finn, hit Finn.
Opportunity. Fine through ball as well. Here's Rosario's 10. That's a good save by the goalkeeper. And again, it's off the line. Second time round, it was Fintan McCardle with the opportunity. And Glenavon living dangerously to say the least, at the back. And the initial opportunity was from Leo Noble. His shot was well saved by Matthew Pollock. Then with a follow-up, Fintan McCardle thought he'd scored, only to be denied on the goal line. It was Alfie Pollock who was back there. McBride couldn't quite keep it in. Last week, Rosario travelled to Ballymena. And it was a heavy defeat there. They lost by 4-0. So it's a better performance so far in the early stages. The goalkeeper comes here. Does he get? Michael Emerson appeared to go down in that challenge, and has the referee given a penalty? It looks as if he may well have done. Didn't look to be much in that one. I'm not even sure there was an appeal from Michael Emerson. There will be a penalty coming up. So, opportunity for Glenavon. It's Jay McCabe who puts Glenavon ahead from the spot after 11 minutes here. Bit of a soft award for that penalty. And Jay McCabe sends the goalkeeper, Nick Christie, the wrong way. And it's the Lurgan Blues, the visitors here today, who have taken the lead here against the run of play, you have to say. Rosario have to regroup. Cries for offside here. Michael Emerson driving forward for Glenavon. Plays it back to Billy McGee. And McGee invites Carter Chapman, it was, forward. Runs out kindly in the end, but interesting start this. Rosario on top. One opportunity for Glenavon. It's a telling one. That penalty, if you've just joined us, scored by Jay McCabe after 11 minutes. Again, it's a good battle here. The centre of midfield. Nice footwork from Owen Daly initially. Rosario's number 6, and now the ball's with Finn Lappin. Lappin does well, wins the throw-in. Challenge coming in was from Jackson Drake. He'll leave it again to Owen Daly. Glenavon currently 5th in the league standings, but they've played 4 games before today's match. Their solitary win this season was back in the 2nd of September. It was a 2-0 success against Glentoran. Lappin. Oh, lovely flick pass back, and the opportunity for an equaliser for Rosario. And that was fantastically well dispatched by Leo Noble. Great footwork, lovely 1-2. And Leo Noble in the 14th minute equalises, and you have to say that was deserved It's one apiece between Rosario and Glenavon.
On his touch! Good, Rosario!
Well, that should re-energize the hosts. There's great interplay up top. Lappin.
On it, Tom! Get right, Tom!
Ball's back with the Glenavon goalkeeper. Great composure from him. This has been a great game in the opening quarter of an hour. A lovely morning weather-wise for these players in South Belfast. In fact, it's in the vicinity of what was the Cursions Cinema, and there's an opportunity for Glenavon to restore their lead, and they've done just that. It's Michael Emerson with the finish. Great ball into the box, and Emerson was the player there in the 6-yard box. And what a ding-dong battle we have on our hands here. Glenavon getting their noses back in front. Just when you had thought that Rosario had got up a head of steam, having equalised. 3 goals so far, and certainly you would anticipate that we'll have a few more the way things are going here. McGee, ball should run all the way through to Nick Christie. Now, if you've just joined us, story of the game so far, Glenavon took an 11th minute lead from the penalty spot. Jay McCabe scoring, sending Nick Christie the wrong way after Michael Emerson had gone down under a challenge from Christie initially. That lead lasted just 3 minutes. Leo Noble with the equaliser. There's a fine goal from Rosario. But just 60 seconds later, Michael Emerson has restored the advantage for Darren Kennedy's side. Opportunity to build another attack here, and here's Emerson, the goal scorer, couldn't quite take it under his spell there. It's end to end this game. Nice kick in midfield from Rory McConnell, and the ball out towards Tom Jemison. Jemison to McBride. Now it's with Finn Lappin. Ball round the corner from Lappin to Jemison. And the cover this time is from Alfie Pollock. The corner on the far side. Fintan McCardle is the player going across to take it. Deep cross into the box and tipped away initially by Matthew Pollock. Haven't cleared the danger here though. Second time around, and that's good defending. Referee lets play continue. Here's Lappin. Back on his feet here. Deep ball across the 6-yard box. It's Harry Goff who went down under that challenge. The referee eventually comes across to see if he's okay. Just going across to check him. Bit of a initial clash, I think, of heads. There seems to be fine. Throw-in goes the way of Glenavon. 18.5 minutes played at Ulidia in this under-15 Subway sponsored NIBFA National League match. Glenavon their noses in front, and be interesting to see, can Rosario hit back for a second time here? Stopped here momentarily. Well, we're back underway after a small stoppage for some treatment there. Lappin. There's the ball around the corner, and here's Daly. It's very congested in the centre midfield, and Glenavon go all the way back to their goalkeeper. It's Jay McCabe, who scored the penalty. Healy couldn't quite get control of the ball. And that's surely a foul there on Fintan McCardle. Jackson Drake, who was adjudged to have fouled the Rosario player. Daly with the set piece. Clips it towards the 18-yard box, doesn't quite reach it, and Billy McGee thumps the ball downfield towards Emerson initially. That's picked up and tidied up by Caleb McBride. McGee. Nice pick up and ball over the top from Goff, I think it was. And Healy charging forward. I think he had potentially snared the offside trap and went a little early there. By the looks of things. In any case, it's a free kick to Rosario. Back inside the Glenavon half. That should be a throw in to Rosario. Ball can back off. Drake coming in to make that challenge on McCardle. Here's Drake. Daly with the throw. Goes short. Nice 1-2 with Ryan Lagan. Free kick for Rosario. It's Ryan Lagan who's going to take this one. Lagan, who provided the assist for Leo Noble's equaliser. Here is Lagan in top of the goalkeeper. Easy take in the end for Pollock. And he's keen to smash the ball downfield towards Emerson. Again, Glenavon pick up the scraps. That's much too direct. Here's Christie. Looks for options. Archie Ferguson. The ball to Drake. Goalkeeper needs to come. Does come, and the referee blows a whistle. I think quite kindly for Rosario in the end. And 12 minutes to go until half time. Goalkeeper just about to get back on his feet. Dean Duffy, his teammate as well, so play back underway, although some of the players don't realise it. It was Finn Lappin who tried to throw the water off the pitch, and I think one of the Rosario coaches still on the pitch when the play got back up and running. Here's Daly. Good challenge that from Jay McCabe, and apologies if you heard some language that potentially you shouldn't have. Good challenging and charging down on Matthew Pollock there by Fintan McCardle. Here come Rosario. Ball to Lappin. Offside on the far side. Just need to watch that. Do Rosario. Emerson. Healy. De Bourdieu. Drake tries the 1-2 with De Bourdieu. Glenavon still have possession here. Harry Goff in towards Cameron Masiewski-Healy. But the ref blows for a foul.
What's wrong with Owen? What's wrong with Owen? Take him off.
Clip ball to Daly. It's a lovely take, but Benji, Billy McGee, I think it was, who made the interception for Glenavon. And just as he did, great sliding challenge there from Caleb McBride. Options on the bench today for Rosario: Finn McGuckin, Ewan Donald and Joe Riley. Riley Gallagher's there as a sub-goalkeeper as well. And for Glenavon, Sam Green, Luke McAvoy and Shea Byrne. Here's Drake. 2 Rosario players on him. Daly makes a challenge, and unfortunately for Rosario, gives the ball away instantaneously. Goff couldn't quite create the chance he intended. The game's lost a little impetus. Was end to end for about 10 minutes or so. The foothold in the game that Rosario had initially tailed off a bit. Here's McCardle. Great challenge that from Alfie Pollock. Finn Lappin come across to take the corner kick. Here's the corner. It's a deep one. Under pressure here at the back, Glenavon.
Look left. Look left.
Daly. Not sure whether that was an attempt at a shot. Certainly not one of his better efforts if it was. It runs harmlessly out of play. We'll give a breather to Glenavon players. Goalkeeper Matthew Pollock not under any duress to take the goal kick quickly. Goff to Emerson. Goff continues his run inside the box. Lofted passes, just clipped a little bit too high. Harmless in the end, but well, Glenavon holding that slender advantage, but having been dominated in the early stages, the management team headed up by Darren Kennedy will be content at this point. I want to go in at half-time with that lead. Something to protect. Healy. Short ball. Didn't quite get enough pace on it to give it back to Drake, and here's Drake again. Struggling to clear this time, Rosario. Shot on target, which is again well watched by Nick Christie. Straight into his hands. McCardle trying to put Drake under pressure. That's great defending from Jackson Drake. Comes again through Lagan. And a throw in for Rosario. Approaching the half-hour mark. Which means just 5 minutes to half-time. Well cut out by Ryan Lagan. McCardle. Good ball from him. Neat turn from Leo Noble to Lappin. This is good build-up play from Rosario. Caleb McBride looks for the return ball to Lappin. It's a great interception from Dubourgeau. Now it's with Emerson. Good Rosario defending. Don't give Michael Emerson any room at all to turn. McCardle. He's given a free kick for that. Ryan Lagan, second opportunity in this position to create for the host, and runs all the way to the far post, and somehow they've skewed their lines. Rosario. McCardle. Lagan. Glenavon should be able to clear on this occasion. Headed on by Healy. That's great play from Michael Emerson, scorer of Glenavon's second goal. Forward pass to Goff. Looks for options. Need to play from Rosario at the back. Here's Lappin. Caleb McBride. Few scratches of the head from the Glenavon coaching trio on the sideline. All about protection now until the break. McCardle. Ball inside. Finds McConnell. Back again to Lagan. Eases his way past Billy McGee. Lagan. Great sliding challenge there. Lappin. Nice from Lappin. Just couldn't quite pick out his man there, Tom Jameson. He was making advances towards the 18-yard box, and Glenavon can clear.
Win the second.
McCabe to Emerson. Now it's with Drake. It's been central to lots of stuff that Glenavon have done. Ball was towards Maciejewski Healy, who flicked on, but again, I think it just straight offside. Rosario choose to play it out from the back again. Very patient. McCardle, he's having to drop deeper to get possession. Here's Daly, tries the 1-2 with McCardle inside the last minute of normal time in this first half. McCardle, stray pass from him. Again, Rosario win it back, or well, they did initially. Caleb McBride. He's dispossessed by Emerson. Good run this from Emerson. The ball still there to be hit. And just pushed wide by Harry Duberdew. And what would have given Glenavon a 2-goal buffer at the break. Fine chance that. Couldn't make the most of it though. McCardle. Lovely footwork from Ryan Lagan. Well, there's the halftime whistle from the referee today. Signal halftime in this under-15 Subway NIBFA National League match at Ulidia. At the break, it's Rosario who find themselves behind. Story of the first half, Michael Emerson went down under a challenge from Nick Christie. The Rosario goalkeeper, Jay McCabe, stepped up to score from the spot. That made it 1-0 to Glenavon. 3 minutes later, Leo Noble equalised after fine footwork and a great 1-2 from Ryan Lagan. That made it 1 apiece after 14 minutes. Michael Emerson restored Glenavon's lead just 60 seconds later. At the break, it's Rosario 1, it's Glenavon 2. To return again in the second half to see if we get any more goals. welcome back to Ulidia, this under-15 Subway NIBFA National League game between Rosario and Glenavon. At half-time, Glenavon lead by 2-1. Jay McCabe and Michael Emerson, the goal scorers for the Lurgan Blues. And for Rosario, player on target was Leo Noble. Here come Rosario, playing from left to right as we look in the second half. Effort on goal is from Finn Lappin, Rosario's number 12. It's unusual to see both teams here wearing blue colours, and Glenavon in the slightly darker colours. And the through ball towards Tom Jemison of Rosario. Clipped round the corner from Harry Goff, and Glenavon had possession momentarily. I think we might have had Sam Green come on, number 7 for Glenavon. Now it's with Emerson.
On our toes! Caleb, good boy!
Well, here comes this Glenavon corner kick.
Switch on!
Billy McGee takes it short. Get it back, McGee. Opportunity to throw it into the box. McGee doesn't clear the man at the near post, and Rosario clear the danger.
Get the bike, get the bike!
Drake.
He's off!
So 1-2 and ball towards Emerson. Offside against Michael Emerson. Again, question marks over the status of the ball. Whether it's got enough air in it or not. The players seem content with it. It's all the way back with Glenavon's number 1, Matthew Pollock. High ball. Harry Goff up against Rory McConnell. Need to be careful here at the back, Rosario. That should be a free kick. Awarded for the foul by Shea Byrne. Another of the subs who's come on here in the second half, and an opportunity for Leo Noble. He snatched at that chance. And that could have been 2-2. A volley for Noble. Couldn't quite do what he did after 14 minutes. Ball over the top, looks for Glenavon's wingman there, Luke McAvoy. They made a treble substitution, Darren Kennedy at the break, and that's good to see. Leading by 2-1, but prepared and keen to give everyone in the squad an opportunity. McCardle comes forward with possession. And here's Ryan Lagan. Looks for Lappin. Just a little bit too much on it. McCardle will get this back here again. And a heavy touch from him. Here's Lappin for Rosario. There's Goff. Through ball towards Emerson. Defending had to be good from Carter, from Jack Bickham at the back for Rosario. That's dangerous in towards that 6-yard box. Michael Emerson putting Nick Christie under pressure, and if you remember, that was the duo who were involved in the clash that brought about the game's first goal after 11 minutes. McCardle can't get past Jackson Drake. Drake's had a good game so far. Lofted ball. Emerson won it, but he was adjudged to have fouled Jack Bickham. McGee. Daly. Run harmlessly out of play. Plenty of onlookers here at Ulydia. Will they choose to go long this time with the goal kick? Certainly looks that way. Pollock. Good kicking. Up over halfway. Through ball from McConnell. Unfortunately, it's all the way through to Pollock again.
Ref, whenever he wants here, come on.
Again, long ball. Downfield. Good take this time from Luke McAvoy, who produced a bit of an error shot in the end. Not one that he'll want to see back, particularly. We've all done it. Just lost track of the ball. We'll get another opportunity, I'm sure. Here he is in possession. Does well. Lovely skill as well from Luke McAvoy. Opportunity for Rosario to go back to goalkeeper Nick Christie. He got lucky in the end. Again, we start with that short goal kick. I've looked it to McCardle. He loses out to Drake. Lagan against Drake. That's a good contest, this one. Lagan comes out on top. Well matched, those two, in terms of stature. Roger Chapman back to Pollock. 9 minutes gone in the second half. 35 minutes each way, of course, these games. Lagan. Now it's with Emerson. Moving dangerously here at the back of Rosario. Here's McAvoy. Looks up. Did well to recover at the back. McCardle. Rosario need to pick up the pace, I do feel.
Tom, not getting into the space, son.
McAvoy. Through ball looks for Emerson. Need to be careful here at the back, and Glenavon are in. It's poor defending. It looks like Glenavon's number 18, Shea Byrne, who's come on in the second half. He scored the goal for Glenavon. Some haphazard defending at the back. Shea Byrne takes full advantage, and Rosario find themselves further behind here. Glenavon leading by 3-1. Joe Riley and Ewan Donald come on for Rosario. A 2-goal buffer for the visitors here today. The Glenavon keeper seems to have picked up a knock here. He said he's got a bit of a dead leg. Must have just got an impact injury there. Matthew Pollock. Oh, Glenavon goalkeeper is back on his feet now. Matthew Pollock. Referee just checks with him. Stops his watch for that time. That'll be added on at the end of the game. Glenavon with a healthy advantage now. Goes from Jay McCabe, from Michael Emerson and Shea Byrne. Come on in the second half. For the Lurgan Blues. Leo Noble on target for Rosario, who actually were the dominant side in the early stages. Certainly seem to have found their stride now. Glenavon. Corner kick's going to be taken by Shea Byrne. Looks for his colleagues. Not sure the referee was ready for that corner kick. Still speaking to two of the players out there. One of whom was Rory McConnell of Rosario. Let's try that again. gets a second go at this to Shea Byrne. Byrne. Lofted ball again. Headed partially clear. Noble tries to pass to McCardle. That's with McBride down the line. Alfie Pollock goes back to his goalkeeper. Again, it's a great clearance down the pitch. Joe Riley wins the throw in on halfway for Rosario. Under 20 minutes to play. Rosario with it all to do here. That's good footwork at the back from Duffy. Now it's with Noble. Opportunity for Noble. There's the second goal of the morning for Leo Noble. Rosario's 10. And just as we said that the hosts would need to inject a little bit of pace, they've done just that. Rosario reduced the arrears. Rosario 2, Glenavon 3. 5 goals so far this morning. Great to see. Great for the neutral. Maybe not for the managers. McGee. Lofted ball. Down the line. Offside though. Referee's whistle goes. Shea Byrne adjudged to have been offside. Well picked up by Harry Goff. Another corner kick coming up for Glenavon.
Lads, minimize our touches. 4 or 5 touches, I don't need it.
It's a goal scorer. Leo Noble. It goes across. Billy McGee is the taker this time for Glenavon. Rosario's players back there to thwart any Glenavon danger. Drake with the challenge and went over the top of, I think it was Joe Riley. Going to be a yellow card here for one of the Rosario players.
Sean, that ball's on all the time. Ref, honestly, can I ask you a question? What have you seen there?
It's the first caution
Let's go, play on, let's go. Ref,
of the morning.
Let's not make it about you. Come there!
Could be an opportunity here for Glenavon.
Go flick it! You're in, Leo! Go on, Leo, you're in, kid!
Well, we could be in here. Unfortunately for Rosario, he slipped at an inopportune moment. Leo Noble has scored twice and is on for a hat-trick. Ball comes off Emerson. Rosario through. Lagan has it. Quarter of an hour remaining. Plenty of time for Rosario to get an equaliser, maybe even a winner, or for Glenavon to restore that 2-goal advantage. Lagan lofted down the pitch to Ewan Donald, who's just come on. Noble and McCardle involved again.
Don't watch the ball, son. You're not going to win it. Make a challenge at least.
Emerson, chance to run at his man, Jack Beacom. Beacom does well, tremendously well, but Emerson wins a throw-in on the far side.
Over the
By
shoulder.
Glenavon, bit of time. Of course, they'll be wanting to run the clock down where possible. 3 points would be extremely welcome. Just 5 points overall to their name after 4 games before coming into this morning's fixture. Match last week, they drew against their neighbours Dungannon, 2 goals apiece.
Squeeze that boy, come on, squeeze! Along, ref! Along! Ref!
Looks they've been offside for Rosario. Easy decision there for the ref to make. Drake. Attempted ball down the line, doesn't work out for Glenavon. They're back under pressure. Here's McCardle. Challenge from Alfie Pullock.
John! Yes, we man! Someone cover!
Can he keep up with the ball? Does it run out of play? I think it does. Joe Riley couldn't quite keep it in.
Sean! Don't let them out easy!
Rosario trying everything. Get back on level terms. Good from Caleb McBride. Taken down by Rory McConnell. He wins a throw-in. Here's McBride. Inside to McConnell. Lovely pass over the top, looking for Riley again. Can he get the delivery right this time? Clips the outside of the post. One of the Glenavon players is down, bit of cramp there. Some treatment for the Glenavon player. A reminder, Glenavon led in this game. After 11 minutes, Jay McCabe scoring a penalty. Leo Noble has hit a double for Rosario. Michael Emerson and Shea Byrne with the other goals for the visitors today. There's Pollock. To Emerson. McCardle. Rosario asking where the advantage was in that move. Rosario still had possession. We're driving forward through Ewan Donald. This, of course, gives Glenavon the opportunity to regroup, to send some players back. Ryan Lagan. Lofted ball. Easily dealt with by Glenavon. McBride. Good challenge from Joe Riley. Emerson. Nice from Michael Emerson. Lovely ball there to Sam Green. That shows again how dangerous Glenavon can be. Referee has actually awarded Glenavon corner kick here, much to the annoyance of Rosario, their fans and their coaching staff. Here comes the corner. It's a deep one. As players went down inside the area. Infringement spotted by the ref. Dean Duffy. Initially, he took the free kick at pace. Looks like had a yellow card for Michael Emerson. Of Glenavon that time. I think there's a bit of back chat to the referee. He wasn't happy with it. The second card of the morning. Looks like a high foot on that occasion.
Oh my God!
And certainly the referee certainly making quite a few decisions which are certainly not welcomed by the home management team. I've got to deal with that and quell their frustration. Good flick on from Emerson towards his teammate Harry Goff. Good defending from Pollock. Clearance from Jackson Drake. Can Emerson keep it in?
Go into middle, three in the middle. Up top. Three up top, three in the middle. Joe, tuck in. Joe, tuck in. You're in a three. Go and tuck in the midfield. Ryan, get this. Use your fit in the three midfield.
So substitution there for Rosario. Coming on was Tom Jemison. And going off, Rory McConnell.
Good. Last five. Come on, let's push this.
Clearance. Just over 5.5 minutes remaining here, plus any stoppages. Rosario coming forward with Ryan Lagan. Tries the through ball towards Ewan Donald.
You're in the midfield. You just deal with him.
Goff. Attempted pass down the line to get a second opportunity. This will Harry Goff. McAvoy. Pass to McGee. Billy McGee. Free kick to Rosario. Running the risk there, McAvoy. Getting a card, but moved away just in time. Nice smile there from Billy McGee. And here's another yellow card. And that's for Rosario's Fintan McCardle. There's plenty to do here today, as the referee. Challenge coming in from Billy McGee on Tom Jameson. Ball came back off the Rosario player. That gives again some breathing time for Glenavon's players with this slender lead. Just a few minutes to see this out. What would be just their second league win in this Subway NIBFA National League Under-15 Premier. Standings at the minute. So Glenavon sit 5th. It would look pretty poor for Rosario if it stays this way. It would remain bottom and have played 3 and lost all 3. Bit of communication from the referee is that there will be 3 minutes of stoppages potentially at the end of this game. So 6 minutes in total. McAvoy. Lovely ball to the back post from McAvoy. Just not able to convert Glenavon and to take this match beyond the reach of Rosario. Here is Noble on a hat-trick. Glenavon forced to play the ball out for a throw-in. Solid defending from McCabe. Kept in by both McAvoy and McGee. Byrne couldn't quite keep it in. Time running out for Rosario. They know it as well. Good from Goff. Plays a 1-2. Goff! Opportunity! Which he took. Glenavon's Harry Goff with an absolute belter of a goal. Stunning. Great 1-2. And that puts it well out of the reach of Rosario right at the end of this game. Lovely strike from Glenavon's number 8. And that's just about game, set and match for the Lurgan Blues. And Rosario had looked as if when they clawed the game back to 3-2, they were setting themselves up for what would be their first point of the campaign. That notion looks to have drifted away thanks to that Harry Goff goal. 30 seconds of regulation time remaining. Lovely play by Daly. McGee. Now it's with McBride. "70 minutes are up." Into stoppage time. The end of the game. Noble. There's a couple of players involved in some pushing. It's going to be what looks like another card here. There's 2 red cards here. Red card for Fintan McCardle. A yellow card for one of the Glenavon players, but the 2 guys in your picture here coming off. So Fintan McCardle. Red carded. And Leo Noble also red carded as well. The 2 Rosario players sent off on the stroke of full time. An interesting morning at the office for Leo Noble. 2 goals for Rosario and 2 yellows, which equate to a red. Certainly been busy today, the referee. There's a yellow card in that as well for Glenavon's number 17. There's Jay McCabe. Watch that effort go over the top of the crossbar. This could well be the last action of the game here at Ulidia. So Rosario currently with 9 players. Glenavon with their full complement, and Glenavon about to take the 3 points here. McAvoy cuts it out. Taken up by Jemison. Cleared by Pollock. Billy McGee. It's time to take the ball down. Plays a 1-2 with De Bourdieu. It's a great turn there from Harry De Bourdieu. Should be the goalkeepers and is. There is the full-time whistle from the referee, and 6 goals here, and a win for Glenavon by 4 goals to 2. Goal scorers for the Lurgan Blues: Jay McCabe, Michael Emerson, Shea Byrne, and fine effort right at the end from Harry Goff to make it 4-2. Excuse me, and Leo Noble with not 1 but 2 goals. Either side of half-time for Rosario. Right at the end, though, blotted his copybook. Leo Noble given a red card. Same for Fintan McCardle. Full-time in this under-15 Subway-sponsored NIBFA National League Premier Division game. It finishes Rosario 2, Glenavon 4.
For the next 30 mouth-watering seconds, you'll be enjoying the world-famous Subway footlong sub. Sit back and take it in. Whoa. Whoa, whoa. And done. Yeah, that's a lot of food.